A somber Savannah Chrisley took to Instagram to share her parents' heartbreaking truth with her 2.7 million followers. Savannah Chrisley joined her siblings in wishing their father a happy birthday despite not getting to be with him on his special day. She updated her followers on how long it has been since her parents first landed behind bars. And she shared her parents' tragic truth with her followers. What was that truth? And how long has it been? Keep reading for the details. Savannah Chrisley shares parents' sad truth. The Chrisley Knows Best kicked off her post by wishing her father a happy birthday. She added that her father couldn't even begin to fathom how much she missed him. Changing topics a bit, she told fans it had been 80 days since her parents first landed behind bars. Todd Chrisley's birthday was a tragic and heartbreaking moment for Savannah. Not because she wasn't with her father, though that was hard for her. Savannah was heartbroken because her parents were not together. She shared, "My parents have also been together almost 30 years, and in that 30 years never have they ever spent a birthday apart. So today, I'm imagining us all together in one bear hug circle." Savannah also told her followers that she desperately missed getting "Good night my angel" or "I love you more" texts from her father. She attached a photo of the entire family in a warm embrace with huge smiles on their faces. For now, she held that picture in her mind and waited for the day she could embrace her parents again. Here's a screenshot of what she shared on her profile. Her siblings shared their own tributes. Chase and Kyle both admitted they had a hard time sharing tributes for their father. Kyle Chrisley's post was filled with a fair amount of hate as he wished things were different for his family. Lindsay did join her siblings in wishing Todd a happy birthday. She, however, only paid tribute to her father on her Instagram stories. Grayson was the only child, with the exception of Chloe who doesn't have Instagram, that did not post about his father on Todd's birthday. Instead, Grayson has been soft-launching his girlfriend Riley and focusing on living his best life. What did you think of Savannah Chrisley's birthday tribute? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. And keep coming back for more Chrisley Knows Best news. The sun was setting outside Savannah Chrisley's Nashville home, casting a warm glow over the quiet streets. Inside, however, the atmosphere was much different, far from peaceful. The Chrisley family, once the epitome of wealth and charm, had become embroiled in a heartbreaking and turbulent chapter of their lives. Todd and Julie Chrisley, Savannah's parents and the stars of Chrisley Knows Best, were serving time in federal prison after being convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion. Their sentencing had sent shockwaves through the reality TV world and shattered the once glamorous image they portrayed on screen. As Savannah sat in the living room, the weight of the past year pressed heavily on her. She had been the public face of her family, taking on the responsibility of caring for her younger brother Grayson and niece Chloe while her parents served their time. But the pressure was immense, and the cracks in her brave facade were starting to show. Today, Savannah had decided to share a truth that she had been hiding for too long. The Chrisley family was no longer the picture-perfect image they once portrayed. The glitz and glamour had faded, replaced by a somber reality of heartbreak, regret, and harsh truths. "I've been carrying this weight for so long. When everything first happened with my parents, I was in shock, just like everyone else," she admitted, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. "I didn't want to believe that my family could be going through something like this. I felt like I had to be strong for everyone, for my brothers, for Chloe, for the fans. But the truth is, it's been really hard." The truth, as Savannah was about to reveal, was far more painful than what had been reported in the media. It wasn't just the legal battle, the prison sentences, or the financial collapse that had broken the Chrisley family. It was the emotional toll it had taken on each of them, especially on Todd and Julie. "My parents are struggling," Savannah said, her voice breaking. "They're not just behind bars, they're fighting for their sanity, for their dignity, and for their lives. The prison system is dehumanizing, and I see it in their letters, in their phone calls. They're not the same people they were before all of this. Savannah explained how her father, Todd, who was known for his quick wit and larger-than-life personality, had become a shadow of his former self. His days were now spent in isolation, reflecting on the mistakes that led him to this point. He had always been the protector of the family, the one who ensured everyone was taken care of. But now, Savannah was forced to be that protector, a role that weighed heavily on her young shoulders. "He's broken," Savannah whispered, her voice thick with emotion. "He's lost so much weight, and when I talk to him, I can hear the sadness in his voice. He misses us so much, and the guilt he feels, it's overwhelming." Julie, too, was struggling. Savannah painted a heartbreaking picture of her once vibrant mother who had always been the glue that held the family together. Julie's days were now filled with loneliness and despair, the long hours of prison life draining her spirit. The mother who had baked cookies with her kids and always had a kind word for everyone was now facing the harsh reality of her mistakes. "My mom is my best friend," Savannah said, tears now streaming down her face. "And hearing how she's doing, it just breaks me. She's trying to stay strong, but it's hard. She misses being a mom, being there for her kids. And I know she feels like she's let us down." Savannah paused, wiping away her tears as she gathered her thoughts. She wanted the world to understand that her family's downfall was not just a legal scandal, it was a personal tragedy. Behind the headlines, behind the reality TV fame, they were real people, with real pain and real struggles. "I know there are people out there who don't have any sympathy for my parents," she said, her tone taking on a note of quiet defiance. "I understand that. They made mistakes, big ones, and they're paying the price. But they're also human. And no one deserves to go through what they're going through right now." Savannah shared how her life had changed in ways she never expected. She had become a mother figure to Grayson and Chloe, trying to provide them with the stability and love they needed during such a difficult time. But it wasn't easy. The emotional toll of her parents' incarceration, combined with the pressure of caring for her siblings, had left her feeling isolated and overwhelmed. "There are days when I feel like I can't do this anymore," she confessed, her voice barely above a whisper. "But I know I have to. For them, for my parents, for my family." The post ended with a plea for understanding and compassion. Savannah wasn't asking for pity, nor was she trying to excuse her parents' actions. Instead, she was asking for empath.